autumn afternoon in the UK, and had a couple of parcels arrive from Hermes today. Let's get straight into it. And a couple of rather nice paintings I wanted to share with you. But the box has got a little bit of squashed. I won't say damage, but the box been a little bit squashed, crushed on the corner, and be interesting to unbox them and stream it for two reasons. One is so I can share it on my YouTube, and the other one is so we can inspect the damage as it happens. Hopefully they'll be okay. This is a shout out for Akimo. He sold me the paintings. We did a good deal on it, and he's a really nice guy. And he's a really nice guy, and he packed them really well. So I just got distracted for a minute because it says there's one person watching, and this is unlisted, so I don't know how that happened. Oh no, 0 people watching. That's all right. So Akimo packed them really well. So hopefully there won't be any damage, but let's unbox it anyway and see how it goes. This is the box. Boop. And he used Hermes. I did warn him about using Hermes. Hermes are okay for cheap, non-breakable items and heavy items because they're lower shipping rate for heavy items, so they're quite good. They've got a purpose in the world. However, I'm just nearly dropping my phone. However, they don't cover fragile items, and they don't cover art, and they don't cover electronics. So if you want to send items insured with Hermes, you should read the terms and conditions first, because when you get a corner squashed like that, if there's any damage inside, doesn't matter how much insurance you put on it, Hermes won't cover you, and that's all there is to it. And I've had stuff broken by Hermes, like a thick glass, Stein glass, which I packed extremely well, and they managed to break the handle, and the handle's like that thick glass on it. And I applied to them, complained and applied to them for a refund, and they said, we don't cover glass items, so tough luck, Buster. So yeah, Hermes, don't use them for fragile stuff. Use Royal Mail, because they'll cover you, provided you pack it well, and it does look well packed. But anyway, let's get into the unboxing part, which is always good. Just find something to stand my phone on. Let's use this Noritake vase. Put it on something a bit stable. Excuse me, it's all a bit live, but I've run out of phone memory. That was the other reason for live streaming, because I don't have phone memory. Anyway, let's just dap you down on there, and let's see if we can unbox this without getting in the way too much. It'll be interesting anyway to see if there's any damage or not. Trusty craft knife. It's opened more boxes than you've had walks in the park, I reckon. I think there's a seam there, so I'm going to start on that seam. Maybe not. We'll find a way. Give this video a thumbs up if you like unboxing. If you like watching unboxing videos. Yep. Looking good so far. This is the dodgy corner that's been squashed. Probably with another parcel or stood on or something. But Hermes just aren't interested in looking after your parcels because they don't cover fragile stuff. They recommend if you've got fragile stuff to send, you send it with someone else. I'm hoping that all will be well and we won't have cause to complain. Look at that, double boxed, nice, double boxed, nice touch. Lots of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's always good. So the seller has packed it well. He's put bubble wrap around all four sides. We'll sort out in a minute. We've got a couple of packing chips in there for good measure. Literally two packing chips. Where were we? Yep, don't want to do that. So let me see. The box out of the way. It's all a bit live, but that's the part of the fun, isn't it, really? So the parcel looks good. I can't see any damage on it. All the corners look intact. There's two paintings in here. Two rather nice paintings from Singapore or somewhere like that. Can't remember exactly, but they're by a famous artist called Titi Kwok. If you want to Google it. And I did a good deal with the seller because I sold one of these previously and he contacted me on eBay and asked me if I wanted to buy these, and over the course of a couple of months we negotiated and eventually we agreed on a price, and I grabbed them quick while they were cheap. But anyway, I'll show you in a minute, show you what they look like. Trying to be calm. I'm getting pretty excited, to be honest. I sold one of these on eBay previously for £150, and there's two of them here. get them out fairly carefully. Because the seller is now slightly worried because he's sent them with Hermes, and he's slightly worried about them getting damaged in the post. That's good, loads of bubble wrap. Just a cardboard thing to cover the glass. Let me show you a close-up of that. So these are original oil paintings. You can see they're original. You can actually see the oil raised off the canvas. Which I will inspect in closer detail, but they do look like real oil paintings. Yeah, definitely. And that signature, Titi, let me just put the light on. Took me a long time to find that signature. I bought a carload of antiques. I went to a garage sale where I live on the Isle of Wight, and I only went to buy a Japanese vase, which turned out to be a rare Noritake, which I sold for £250. And she loaded my car up with a load of stuff. I paid her £23, and she just emptied her garage into my car, basically. So when I got home and sorted through some of the stuff she gave me, there was an oil painting in there by Titi Kwok. Well, it was only signed Titi. That's all I had to go on. So I searched the name. Apparently his father was a famous painter as well, and I found him through that. But he does have a website. I think he works in Singapore or Korea or somewhere like that. But check out the nice artwork. And no damage on the painting as well, the first one, so we're at least halfway there. Whew. Exciting, eh? Look at that beauty. So give me a week or two and that will be on my website. If you're interested in buying it, you can make me an offer. But this one is framed, and I have two of them, and I will be asking for a little bit more than the last one because he's a famous artist. Titi Kwok. I like his style. Right, let's carry on unboxing and see what the next one looks like. Oh, here we go. So that's one. We can safely put that one over there for now. Got like a whole roll of bubble wrap. Which is good because I was getting low on bubble wrap. So that's very helpful. So I'll give you a quick tip for packing valuable items. What you need to do is you can use less bubble wrap But when you put the card to cover the glass, see, it doesn't cover the edges, so that card doesn't really protect the glass. What you should use is a wooden board, and you should make sure the wooden board goes all the way up to the edge, so that if you press on the board, it doesn't press on the glass. Anyway, that's just a tip. And then you can use a little bit less bubble wrap, and what you do is you use a bigger box. So you should have at least 2 inches either side of the painting, and in front and on the top and underneath. So the painting sits in the middle of the box, so if the box does get compromised, it doesn't actually touch the painting. So that's the way you do it. Perhaps I'll make a video how to box fragile items one day. Right, let's have a look at painting number 2. So I can work it out, this is. I'm getting a sweat on opening this. I always re-upcycle the bubble wrap as well, by the way. So we've got more cardboard on the glass. No damage on this one either. Woo! Look at that beauty. So they both survived. So Hermes, you've been let off the hook. The box was a bit squashed, but it hasn't caused any damage, so it's all good. Anyway, check out this gorgeous oil painting by Titi Kwok. So I was just checking my phone where the camera was. Hold it up a bit, get a bit more light on it. It's framed and it's got glass on it, and the glass is undamaged. And there's nothing on the back. They are 20th century, but they are original oil paintings. And Titi Kwok is a famous artist. If you look up Kwok, you'll find his father. Can't remember his name, but he was famous as well. You can see the oil on it. That's a lovely waterfall scene. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's pop that over there and try not to break it. Get out of the shadow. So I'm right by the window, look. I've got the light on and it's still dark in here, according to YouTube. Pair of those. I won't tell you how much I paid for them. Obviously not as much as I want to sell them for, but I did get a good deal. If you're interested in buying those as a pair, or either of those, framed vintage original oil paintings by Titi Kwok. That's it there. Titi. Sounds rude. Give me a shout. They'll be on my eBay within a few weeks, or soon anyway, because I've got to pack up my stuff and head home sooner or later, and I can only get so much stuff in the car. But anyway, I've got boxes of stuff. Check this out. You'll have to excuse my mum, she's on the phone at the moment. I've got piles and piles of boxes to go back to the Isle of Wight I don't know how many I can get in my car. Anyway, excellent job on the packing. You can't put too much packing on fragile items. I actually get complaints from customers that say I pack them too well, which is a bit of an irony, but I've never had any damages apart from the odd few times I used Hermes. It's all been very good. Anyway, that was good fun. That was like a little bit of exercise, that was. Made me a bit hot and sweaty and... No, I'm videoing. Thank you. Yeah, that's my mum. I did tell her I was videoing and asked her not to come in, but anyway. So, yeah, you can't use too much packing, really. You're better to use too much packing than too little, and then have the item broken, and then you have to refund the customer. I don't think anyone likes doing that. So anyway, that's my little video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and like the video, and keep yourself notified of any future updates. Right, that's my video. Check the link here to visit my eBay shop. Right, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Peace.